Hey everybody, Edo here, and this is Word Domination, designed by Jeff Beck and published by Uproarious Games. This is live on Kickstarter now, and it might remind you a little bit of Letter Tycoon, at least as far as the tiles and design go, but the game is very different. This is most certainly a word game, so it is for people who like to spell words. So in Word Domination, you start with a tile on your card here, and you're going to place this tile anywhere around the board, and positioning becomes more important with scoring, but you're going to place it next to the board, and then using that as one of your letters, you need to spell a word. Despite the grid, you can use any letters you want, and I think perhaps maybe they were trying to do a boggle thing and it didn't work out, and as the game expands I can tell why. But you're going to spell a word. I have an A. Let's keep this easy for me, and say I spell the word arms, like two arms. A-R-M, and just for the sake of clarity, I use this S. The next player goes, and they're going to have another letter that they put down, and they could put that down anywhere, but I'll put it over here so you can see, and they're orange. And the game's played over 6 rounds, 6 rounds is denoted by the die. And they come in, and they picked an R, and they are going to spell runs. Well, let me see if I can do something better than runs. Rush. He wants to spell rush. They're rushing around. As you place these tiles, if somebody already has a tile down, and you place your tile on the same tile with them, you remove it. So what we're trying to do here is take over letters. I mean, we're like stealing goods in some word domination theme, right? But it's a word game. So I've spelled rush here and cleared that. Now the way you actually score a letter or clear a letter is now it's back to player one. This person had another letter, let's say it was T, and what they are trying to do is hit the same letters they had hit previously. So if I come in now and I spell rats with green, I'm going to go R-A, I'm going to use the letter that I placed, T-S, rats. The 2 spots where I now have 2 essentially, I've cleared those letters, I take them into my hand or on my table in front of me, and I replace them with face down letters and a little marker to signify that I've taken those tiles. Okay, so letters in my hand I can always use in any future letters. It's not worth points, but I have it. And then it's actually the tiles on the board that are going to get scored at the end of the game. As this game progresses, you're going to have lots of tiles that are flipped over and stolen. Obviously, it's going to be growing and growing, and you get a point for a tile, and you get a double point if they're in groups of 3. So essentially what you're trying to do is have near stolen items. There are these lighter ones which have special abilities. When you use them in letters, they're the hard letters, X, Q, Z, that kind of thing. V, I think, is another one. And if you've successfully stolen one of those, you can use it anytime you want, assuming you can use the letter. It plays pretty fast. It's an easy, quick setup. Was enjoyed by everyone I played it with. I do have to say it definitely plays to people with good, solid vocabularies. Like, because you can use any letter, your ability to just know long words from lots and lots of letters really is rewarded here. There's some spatial management when you're scoring and trying to, that crafty spatial player can like maybe get an extra point, but anyone who can just routinely spell 6, 7, 8 letter words is going to beat somebody who can't. It's a little bit of a downer for me because that's not me, but overall the theme, the concept, the execution's well done, and it's fun and quick. So I think it's a strong word game. I will say though, it does reward people with great vocabularies, which I guess most word games do, don't they? So maybe there's a little less saving grace for those of us who don't. Anyway, check it out on Kickstarter, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Most importantly, play some great games. Thanks.